What's up, ballers? We are back with some more NBA Live Mobile. So we've got some more updates on this new content that is coming to the game. Very excited about this. The thing is, I'm actually going to be on a train all day tomorrow, so I'm actually not going to be able to record any fresh updates whenever the gameplay comes out. And I'm going to be pretty busy throughout the weekend, so it might actually be Sunday before I can actually get some gameplay up. So I am a little bummed about that, but we do have some more information. So hopefully I'm looking to update you guys and give you guys some predictions for the game based off what we're seeing right now. So right here you can see some people playing some pickup basketball outside. Just for the caption it says, "Let's take it outside. Brace yourselves. Summer is coming and we are heading to the great outdoors. Get ready to hit the ground running with some high-octane gameplay featuring your all-new summer lineup, games to 21, and much more." So this is our first new gameplay mode since League versus League came out, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, that we've had the game this long and we get that few gameplay updates. But I am really excited about this. So there are probably some people that are thinking this is getting overhyped. Honestly, for how little content we've gotten over the past few months, I think it's kind of impossible to not overhype it. So I'm really excited. So we've got this right off the bat, and then we've got all these new parks that we see are coming. So I don't know the exact name of every single one of these parks, but I do know what state they're in, and I think that's going to help us guess which players are going to be masters. So I am predicting that there are going to be 3 different masters for this. There are also a lot of people predicting a couple things about the reset regarding this. So there are some people saying, oh, they're going to reset it right before the game mode comes out. I don't think that's going to happen, mainly because I think this is going to be like our final big push for the rest of the season. And it's kind of carry us until the reset, and then they'll reset probably in September or October. There are also some people saying, oh, this is too big of an update. There's no way they're going to reset the game after this. The thing is, this is only meant to be for summer. So most likely after summer is when they're going to reset the game. Could be as early as August, but I'm predicting September or October. So I'm thinking this is going to be, it's not even going to be permanent in the game, I don't think. Now it could be. They could adapt it so it's not necessarily an outdoor thing, and they could add snowy courts and whatever. That would be really cool for the winter time. But as of right now, it's just meant to be a summer program. So I don't think this really changes anything about the way that we see the reset. But if you take a look, you can see we got 1 park in Washington, 1 in Illinois, and 1 in New York. I'm pretty sure New York is Rucker Park, most famous basketball park in the world. I could be wrong on that one. Don't know the names of the other 2, but that's my guess. But I'm thinking the location of these parks is going to have a lot to do with the Masters. So I'm predicting 3 MasterCards for this, 1 based off each location. So for Washington, only team that has played in Washington is the Seattle Supersonics, as far as I know. And I believe in the description of the update, it said that it was going to be something like Legends. So I'm predicting either Sean Kemp or Sean Payton as the master for Seattle. Now, I don't know that for sure, but I'm thinking if they are going to have masters, they're definitely going to be 99s, because EA really no longer has any reason to not release 99 overall cards, especially considering how many are in the game right now. Then we've got Illinois. So I would like to believe with all my heart that we're going to get Michael Jordan, but odds are EA still doesn't have his rights. Now, there is a chance that EA is making such a big push for NBA Live 18 that they were actually able to buy his rights. If that is the case, then we could actually have our first ever Michael Jordan card in the game, which would be absolutely phenomenal. I would love that. I'm sure people would grind so hard for this event because everybody in the game wants a Michael Jordan card. So that could be the master card for this Illinois court. Obviously, Chicago being Illinois' team. But it could also just be a Scottie Pippen, who we've got a number of cards for, but most of them are super rare, so I actually would not mind that. We could also have Dennis Rodman, although that wouldn't make sense since we already have 5 of his master cards. We could have, let's see, we could possibly have Steve Kerr because he only has one card in the game and it was a $100 card. And I'm sure they would like to get more out of having the rights to his card. So I could see that as a possibility as well. Could really be any number of things, but I'm thinking one of those three players is probably who it would be. Maybe Horace Grant, although I feel like there aren't that many people, at least younger players, that actually know who Horace Grant is. Now, I'm sure people that are like basketball fanatics obviously know who he is, but could be any number of people. I'm really interested to see this one. This is probably the one I'm most intrigued about. And then we've got New York. So I think the obvious choice for this one would be Patrick Ewing, mainly because I'd say most people would say he is the greatest New York Knick of all time. I don't think they would give it to anybody currently playing in the NBA. Otherwise, I would say Carmelo because he is kind of a New York legend. But I would say Patrick Ewing is a good option. Charles Oakley would be another one. I know they have the rights to his card, and he only has one card in the game. So I'm actually leaning a little bit more toward Charles Oakley than I am toward Patrick Ewing. And once again, this is all speculation. There is no certainty that there's going to be three different masters, one for each court. This is just my predictions for this new gameplay mode. So I am hoping for, don't really need any new point guards. So I'm hoping for Shawn Kemp from Seattle. I'm hoping for Michael Jordan for Illinois, aka Chicago. And I'm hoping probably for Charles Oakley for New York. Honestly, there aren't really any New York players that I'm a huge fan of. We could totally switch it up and end up getting Stephon Marbury, which would actually be kind of hilarious because he's, I wouldn't say he's a legend, but he's pretty well known, especially for his shoes and his performance in the Chinese league. So that's just a crazy guess that I would toss in there, but that's going to be about it for this episode. I don't have a whole lot more predictions for you guys. We're going to actually hop over real quick if this will cooperate. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to hop to. So earn a street ball legend player once you beat a boss. I'm guessing there's going to be a different boss in each individual city. So that's where I'm getting my guess that we're going to have three different bosses and three different legends in the game. So if you guys have any predictions for those, drop a comment down below. I would love to hear who you guys think that it's going to be. And also, if you need some coins for this new program, I would go ahead and buy them. So my sponsor MMOGO has super cheap, reliable NBA Live Mobile coins. So you can check them out. Their link is down in the description. And if you use the code Bobby, you can get a discount. So if you want to get a head start and go ahead and grab some coins, make sure you do that. But that's going to be about it. So drop a like down below. We're going to see if we can hit 500 likes on this video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.